Saturday. I hope you are having a wonderful and blessed day, evening, night, wherever you're watching the vlog. My name is Dee, and on this channel I like to vlog anything and everything about my life. So if you want to be nosy and see what I got going on over here, definitely go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also make sure to tap the all so that way you'll be the first to be notified when new vlogs drop. Also make sure to like, comment, and share because that helps out with the algorithm and pushes my content out to more people to get it out to more people. Okay, so now that all that has been said, we are in the vehicle. As you can see, we are on our way to the new fairgrounds here in Jacksonville. It was downtown, but they moved it from downtown to I think the Normandy area, but we're on 103rd. So yeah, we had to stop at Circle K because they wanted to get some cash just in case the vendors that are going to be at this place only accept cash if he sees something that he wants. We're currently going to the Comic Con, First Coast Comic Con, that's what it's called. They told us about this when we went to the comic book store a couple weeks ago, and yeah, we wanted to hang out today with the boys. I don't know if they will or won't enjoy it, but we will see. It's something new, something different. So yeah, and hubby likes comic books anyway, so he'll find something that he wants. But yeah, we're just sitting here waiting for him to come out to get some cash, and then we're gonna finish up the rest of the way to the venue so that way we can check in. And yeah, kids are free under 12, so we only had to pay for adult tickets. So we paid $55 and some change to get in. Also, today is Duval Day, aka Come Together Day. I think that's what we used to call it. But we got that going on, but we're not going to go to that. Out of all the years that I've been here, I've never gone to Come Together Day, Duval Day. Never done it. It's basically just to get together with a bunch of our people, and hang out, kick it, have fun, do the things, and yeah, look like everybody is outside. Everybody is enjoying the nice, beautiful day. It is hot. It says 96, but I know it feels like 110 outside. I'm hoping that this venue is not outside. From the pictures it looks like it's inside, so I'm just praying that it's inside, because for one, I'm not trying to have a heat stroke and I'm not trying to sweat. So yeah, those are the two things that I don't like about the heat stroke and sweating. But I think Babe is on his way out, so I will pick up the camera once we get inside, because I do have the tickets on my phone, so I don't want to be carrying my camera and then fiddling with my phone trying to get the tickets to pull up. So I'll see y'all in a few. All right, y'all. So we're back. Um, we enjoyed ourselves at the First Coast Comic Con. That was pretty cool. Had a lot of things to look at, a lot of vendors, and at the door they gave them a little baggie, the kids. So I think this was Angelo's bag. He got the Batman and Superman little comic book. Batman is Lego, and then this one I think is just some kind of comic. And then as we were leaving, they were giving away free books. So these were the books that they had: The Fireworks Show, and then Where Do I Live? And Angelo got a book because they also allowed you to check out books. So he liked this Animal Crossing. So we just gotta return it in 2 weeks. So yeah, that's on that. And then I don't know who this guy was, but he was signing these, and it has like different weird questions. Is it better to be old or to be funny? That's the one Angelo got. Is digging or bouncing more fun? I think that's what D got. And this is just a layout of everything. There was also another desk that was giving out free cards. So that's the one that he got. I thought he got another card. Oh, here it is. Yeah, these are his 2 free cards. And I also took a picture of them with 2 Star Wars characters, or people that dressed up as Star Wars characters. So yeah, so this is Angelo's pile. So yeah, Christian got the same thing with the free comic book. These are his cards. He picked this Jedi Knight and Squad 7 Jango Fett. Look like a Mandalorian. So yeah, so, and then his is, which is more fun, humming or rolling? And that's another signed card. And then he's seen this, so he wanted this, so we got him this. This was $2. So yeah. And then one of the booths that we went to, they basically turn your story into a professional comic. So yeah, my husband has been having a lot of creativity in his brain that he just stimming. It's not stimming. He just doesn't know how to put it into like a full concept, I guess. So he was thinking about doing this, but we gotta give it some more thought. And then this is what I got. I thought this was pretty cute. And then I needed a new case, so my package came. So yeah. This is my phone case. Super cute. All right, y'all. So I am currently in my room. I'm about to chill out and relax. It has been a very busy morning before I picked up the camera to do the intro for us to be leaving for the comic book spot. We had went to Sam's and got our groceries that we normally do get. We still have to get meat from the meat market. I'll probably get that tomorrow, depending on when Twinkie has to go to work. Because yeah, we just need meat in the house. Babe talking about doing lasagna, so I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, the boys had fun, and that was their first time there, and there was a lot of people. A lot of people were there today. I'm very excited because that's going to be the new Jacksonville Fairgrounds. So if you're from here and you've heard about the Jacksonville Fairgrounds moving from, I think it was downtown, so now it's over in that area. I feel like once they get everything squared away,
that place is going to be very nice when it comes down to the fair. So I'm thinking we're going to go this year. I normally don't go because I grew up in the era where they had what was that junk? What was like after hours, after dark or something like that. And there will be a lot of shootings and fights and all kinds of stuff. And it was like that every year. Like, who wants to go and deal with that? I just want to go eat some fair food, ride some rides, and go home. I'm not trying to worry about if I'm going to make it home or not. You know what I'm saying? I want to have fun. So I'm hoping that with this new location, everything should be good. Okay, we can only hope. But yeah, because having to drive out to Clay County to do the Clay County Fair, that is way longer than what we have to drive. Because it's only like 20, maybe 25 minutes to get from our side of town, which is the south side, over to, I think it's like the west north side area. I'm not too sure. We had to get off at 103rd and then cut across to Normandy. So I don't know if it's like the west north or if it's north. I don't know. So if you're from Jacksonville, definitely let me know what that area is because I don't know. Because we did take 295 to get over there. We didn't take 95 because you could have taken either way. But I went where GPS was telling me to go. It told me to take 295. So that's what I did. And yeah, man, it was good. It was fun. Babe said he's gonna take the boys to Academy Sports. I'm gonna ride with them to, because I think he said they need sneakers and he wants to get this stuff before school starts. I found out Christian's open house, I don't know why it's the Friday before the Monday school starts, but okay. So I gotta take off 5 hours in the morning to take him to that. Or just work 3 hours and then take off for 2. I don't know. We'll see. Because his is like in the afternoon, 12 o'clock. Yeah, something like that. So, yeah, I want to go up there and meet his teacher, all the things. I'll probably call them in 2 weeks, the school, to see if they got their teachers set up, because I really want Angelo's old English teacher, because he found out that she was going to be teaching 3rd grade. So I like her style of teaching. So if she's going to be teaching 3rd grade, I definitely want Christian to be in her class. Hopefully it's not too full, but we'll see. Because the teachers last year, I told y'all, there was like literally no communication unless I'm reaching out to them. So yeah, I don't know why it was better for Angelo versus Christian. I don't know. So hopefully it's better this time. But got his open house set up for him. Angelo has 3 things that I have to take him to this month. One is the little mixer where they get to meet the other 6th grade kids. The other is sports, and then open house. Yeah, for him to know where his classes and teachers and stuff are. Get their list if they have any special lists. For him to start doing his school supplies. So all those things that we have to do when it comes down to school. Okay. So yeah, so should have a lot more content coming up. I really haven't been vlogging. I really haven't even been editing. So if you're seeing this, then those vlogs are finally dropped. If you haven't watched it, definitely go ahead and go back and check them out. But we really haven't been doing anything. We're trying to stay in this house, stay cool. Like I said, it literally felt like it was 100 plus outside. Just walking from the car to where we have to go was exhausting. Okay. But inside where the comic con was, love the AC. Love it. Because when we went to the Prime Osborne Center some years ago for Wasabi Con, is that what it's called? Wasabi? It was something. It was called something that. and it was at the Prime Osborne Center. I promise you, their AC was trash. It was so trash. It was so many people, so many people. And the layout was just like how it was, where you have aisles, one on each side, one vendor, another vendor. You walk up and down the aisle, you take a look, things like that. Oh, it was so bad. It was so bad. The AC, I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's horrible. It's horrible. But we still had fun. We enjoyed ourselves when we went. First time ever going to like an anime convention type situation. And I forgot this weekend was the DreamCon convention this weekend. And if y'all don't know what DreamCon is, that's basically, I think it's RDC. So if your kids may know who these guys are, because that's who I got. That's how I found out about them, was through Tracy and you know everybody with that. But yeah, RDC is the crew that brought this to life, and it's basically a bunch of us, and we enjoy doing anime, gaming, and streaming, like a whole bunch of things that they do. They pretty much brought it to Houston, and they have this annual meetup every year, and people dress up and do all the things that these people do. You know what I'm saying? And it's a good time. Everybody is chill. Everybody, is having an amazing get together, creating communities and stuff like that. It's amazing. So I always wanted to take a trip out there and hang out and see what the vibe is. But I really do think it's a cool experience. So if you've never heard of it, definitely look them up. I don't know if they are going to be moving from Houston or if they're going to keep it in Houston. But yeah, if you're in that area and you're into anime, you're into gaming, you're into sci-fi and all that stuff, definitely check it out. From what I've been seeing on TikTok, it looks like everybody be having a ball and enjoying themselves, and I love it. Okay, so that's another thing that I definitely want to put on my to-do list. I always wanted to go to Texas. Houston is one of the places that I wanted to go to. So why not kill two birds with one stone? Go to the convention and also kick it in Houston and see what y'all got going on out there, okay? But yeah, we had a good time today. I'm exhausted. I'm about to close these curtains because I needed it open to have any light in here. But yeah, I'm about to close these curtains. Twinkie gets off at 6 o'clock. Yeah, she gets off at 6 o'clock. We'll probably wait until she gets off of work, so that way we're not ripping and running Patty, because I don't even want to go into that with the whole situation with Patty. So hubby and I got some things that we have to figure out in these next couple of weeks. So yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and go. I will pick the camera back up later on, once we figure out what we're gonna be doing once Tracy gets off from work. So I'll see y'all in a few. Toodles. All right, y'all. Hey, happy Monday. I know. I did not pick up the camera yesterday. I was just in one of those moods where I just was like, if I don't do what I need to do, I'm just not going to do it. So basically what I did was I semi-cleaned but semi-lounged at the same time. I don't know what it is about Sundays, but Sundays I just feel like I don't feel like doing a daggone thing, okay? I barely wanted to clean yesterday, but I did. So I cleaned the kitchen, I washed the dishes, I did laundry, and I vacuumed my floor. Oh my gosh, the yuckiness on my floor was just absolutely ridiculous. So I think I need to start getting back to vacuuming my floor once a week. Like, I don't know what it is, but working from home makes me feel like I don't want to do anything. I just want to get off from work, get in bed, and go to sleep, because I don't know. These past 6 months working here has been horrible. And I know you're like, just try to put an application in. Well, with the way that these people are using AI, and yeah. But anywho, I didn't come on here to complain. I'm gonna stop complaining, or at least limit my complaining to the point where I stop complaining, because I need to be thankful that I do have a job. Because there are a lot of people out there, a lot of black women out there who are still looking for work, and it has been a struggle since that man got into office. So, yes, I'm going to be grateful and appreciative that I do have a job. So, yeah, Saturday, we went to Comic Con. That was amazing. Went to Culver's because they had one on our way home on the west side. I didn't know that. And so we stopped there, and it was packed. It was packed. And back up in there, there is also a Costco. Why they put that back up in there, I don't know. So yeah, but each time that we tried to find parking, it was literally right in front of us. So we didn't have to walk far from the convention center, but it felt like we were walking far because it was hot. And the same for Culver's. So yeah, man, we did that. Got home. I showed y'all what we got. They got free books from the book thing, and they're connected to the public library. So we just have to return that one book that he got. I forgot what book he got, but yeah, probably do that next week because it does have to be returned in 2 weeks, I think they said. I could have sworn we were able to hold books longer than 2 weeks when we were in school, but I digress. So yeah, we did that, and then we were supposed to go and get books. I mean, not get books. We were supposed to go and get the boys' shoes, but that didn't happen because it was a bad storm that happened Saturday. And it did rain out come together day, aka Duval Day. I did see a lot of videos on TikTok. It looked like it was a big show out. A lot of people did show up in support and did their thing. Nothing happened. Everything was good. Everybody had a good time. And then the storm came. And so, yeah. And I feel sorry for the people who were at the convention center because it ended at 6 o'clock, and that's when the bad part of the storm hit, was at 6 o'clock. So, and you got to pack up all that stuff and put it in your car or in your truck or whatever it is that you have. I know it was a mess because I don't think it stopped raining until about 7 or 8. I can't remember, but it was bad. And I took me a nap. Babe got the boys some sneakers from Hibbett. If you're not familiar with Hibbett, Hibbett is a nice store for you to shop for sneakers and clothes and all the things. I feel like it's a better version of Nike or Foot Locker. It reminds me of Foot Locker back in the day. So I've been talking. I had too much daggone Vaseline on my lip. Anyway, but yeah, it's a good store. This past weekend, they had it to where it was 40% off. But when he was putting the sneakers in the cart, it was like an additional 40% off. So he hopped on it quick, fast, in a hurry. He got him some sneakers. He got him some slides. And the boys, he had Angelo pick out his sneakers. And they're pretty dope sneakers that he picked out. And then he picked out Christian sneakers for him for this school year. And he's like, okay, so now that we know what type of sneakers they are going to be wearing for most of the school year, we have an idea of how we can flow their clothes with the sneakers, because every year I get their clothes first and then we end up getting their sneakers, and it doesn't look right with the outfits or whatever. So we're trying to mold Angelo into be able to, picking out his own clothes, picking out his own sneakers, and things like that. So that's what we're going to do, I think, this Friday after we do the sports meeting. Hopefully it doesn't take long,
So just going to get some ideas of what he wants to wear. We're just going to go to the mall, look around, see what they have, if they have any sales. They should. I believe JCPenney's and Belk's may have some sales. I don't know. But yeah, I think I have to get him just the boy tops in the boy section, and then his shorts, his bottoms in the men's section, because he's getting tall. He's almost look at me in my eyes type situation. He's in middle school. He's in 6th grade. So the shorts that are for the boys, it like barely comes past his knees. So yeah, I don't like that. I don't like how that looks. So we're gonna be looking for some stuff for him this Friday after the sports meeting. Hopefully they let me have off. It doesn't look like it. Well, I only see for today. But yeah, so hopefully they'll let me off for my evening shift, so that way I can go to this meeting and do what I need to do and go from there. Like I said, Sunday we didn't do anything, and today I'm at work. But before I close this vlog out, I want to show y'all some things that I purchased, because y'all didn't know that me and my husband have been married for 9 years. We celebrated our wedding anniversary 7/7, so next year will be 10 years. We got married 7/7/17. We did it at the courthouse because at that time here in Florida they were fighting over gay rights for being married, and I think when we were trying to get married, our courthouse here in Duval County shut it down. Like, wasn't nobody getting married. So the only thing that we could do was get our marriage license, and that was it. So we had to drive down to St. Augustine for us to get married. So we just went to the courthouse, quick, fast, something to do, and we went to a restaurant with some people and my kids, and his father was there. Well, he didn't come to the dinner because he said he wasn't feeling well, because he drove all the way from the Midwest down to Florida. So I know that took a lot. But the next day he spent all day with us. He had one of his other grandchildren. I believe that's what he said. I can't remember. It was almost 10 years ago. So yeah. So yeah, me and hubby had a day where he was like, wherever you want to go, we can go. So we went down to Jack's Beach area, and they literally have a strip. All they're missing is a Burlington and a Marshall's, but I think that those stores were further up, along with Sephora. So what I did was I went to TJ Maxx, and what did I get from TJ Maxx? Oh, I got some. I got this. This is the TGIN Rosewater Smoothing Leave-In Conditioner. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I slept on this for so long. Maybe because TGIN is very expensive, and I was just like, I don't want it. So I got it for $6 at TJ Maxx, and I purchased something else, and we got Christian his book bag. His book bag was a Miles Morales book bag, and the material of it just felt really good. And I was going back and forth with my husband, like, I want to get it. He's like, no, you don't need to get it. Get something for yourself. And I'm like, no, we need to get it, because if I leave here, it's not going to be here. So we got him his book bag, and I got something else. I got 3 things from TJ Maxx. I can't remember. But then we went to Ulta, and I have been on the hunt for a good foundation stick that is not going to look like I have a mask on. And I've been doing my research, because the only foundation stick that I feel like worked for me was the Huda Beauty foundation stick in the shade 450G. Now, I am a neutral girly, and for those of y'all who are not into makeup, you have 3 types of undertones: warm, cool, and neutral. Warm is more on the redder side. Cool is, I guess you could say, on the pinky side. But when I wear cool stuff, I look like I'm going in a casket. So I definitely stay away from that. I can do warm, but it can't be too warm because it literally looks like I have blackface on, and I don't like that. So I try to stay in the neutrals, but if it's a golden, then it should work out for me. So, you know, on Ulta and Sephora, you can basically shade match yourself. So that way you can be able to see what other brands you can use besides the brand that you normally do use. So it told me this brand, Ilia, it's the Skin Rewind Complexion Stick. It's weightless, firming, smoothing, ceramide, peptide complex, butterfly lavender, and kelp extract. And I'm in the shade 33N Palm. Love it. Love it down. It literally looks like my skin. And I love that for me because I am so sick and tired of getting these so-called neutrals, but it doesn't, like, it's too bright. Or if I get a neutral and a lower tone, it's too dark. So this one literally is my shade and I love it. There's another shade, but I have to go to Sephora to look it up. And is it the MAC? No, it's something else. I can't remember, but we're going to do that another day. But for right now, this is my girl, okay? The Ilia. That's what I got when we went out shopping, was that $50 for this little thing. $50. 0.35 ounces, 10 grams, $50. So yeah, I will be using that. And oh, Sephora recently had a sale where all their products were like 40% off. So I have been wanting to get some new brushes, even though I don't need any new brushes, but I wanted some new brushes, okay? And this was a present for me, okay? So I got 3 brushes. The first one is the concealer brush. And then, but this is, I don't even know what that brush looks like anymore. But anyway, so I got the concealer brush. I got the Sephora 64 brush. It's a Pro Brush Foundation. It's supposed to be sheer coverage, liquids and creams, and then you're supposed to short sweeping motions across entire face to blend. And I do love this brush because it does sheer out, because I want a more natural, subtle beats. When I do the liquids, it literally looks like I have makeup on. But when I do the foundation sticks, I can literally just wear that and then put powder on and then go about my business. If I want to do, you know, bronzer to give myself some color, then I can do that. Blush and all the things. If I want a quick beat, I can do that with the, and this brush actually helps with that. And my camera's about to die. And I also got this Sephora 45 Pro concealer brush. And it's basically for when I want to do like a cut crease in my eyebrow to just do some eyeshadow. And I feel like I suck at that with the brushes that I do have, so I thought that this will be a lot better. Or I can also use that to cut my eyebrows to give that little nice arch highlight look. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's what I got for the Sephora haul, and that's pretty much the only thing that I got new. I also got some cleansers. So I got this deep cleansing oil DHC. I just got a little tester bottle just to test it out because my skin is a little funky. It gets irritated whenever something new presents itself. And this is my go-to, the niacinamide cleansing gelée, 3%. I usually get this at Target, the small bottle, because the big bottles are never there. So that should tell you something. This is really good. I love using this at night. So double cleanse. And then I got me this cleansing. This is for when I wash in the morning. It's the Neutrogena Ultra Gentle Daily Cleanser Foaming Formula. Love this stuff. Love it down. Because it's not too harsh in the morning when I get up to clean my face and all that stuff. And then for my night skincare, again, I got 3 products. I love me some Bioma. So I got the Bioma Clarifying Serum. It says you can use this for day and night. And that's what I love about the Bioma. It tells you how to use it, and it tells you how, like, when to use it. So if you never heard of Bioma, definitely check them out. I got the Bioma Moisturizing face lotion. So moisturizing rich cream. So it tells you this is both day and night as well, which I need to put some on because I just cleaned my face and I just got toner on it. And then I got the multi-peptide eye cream. So just wear that at night. And then I also got this, I don't want to pull it out, but it's a under eye primer stick that I got as well. So your girl has been spending some money on some products, and I don't know why I'm just in this cutesy girly era, and I'm even starting to pick out how I'm going to be wearing, or what I'm going to be wearing for my birthday, which is not until October, but still I like to get an idea of what I want to wear for my birthday. So it's going to be like neutral with a pop of pink, because like I said, I've just been into this girly mode and I don't know why. So hey, hopefully it looks cute. I did a Canva outline of the outfits that I want to get, and it's all from Amazon because I'm just tired of going to these other places to pick out plus size clothes. So we have I have that coming up, and then what else? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the updates. I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog. I hope you enjoyed the little trip that we took. If you're interested in comics, let me know in the comment section down below. If you're not, definitely go ahead and check it out. If there's one ever in your city, it's not a bad thing. You know, they have various other things out there that they do sell, but yeah, do something new if you've never done anything like that. And I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day, evening, night, wherever you're watching this, and I'll see you on the next vlog. Toodles!